Howdy everyone, I'm back at it again. It's a beautiful day for some kayak fishing. So today, I'm hoping to hook into a ferocious river beast, or 2 or 3. Got one of my favorite lures tied on for those big predator fish, the 8-inch Savage Gear 4-play. I'm switching up the color a little bit today. I'm going with the Table Rock Shad color. As you can see, it's mostly white. The water is a little bit murky green looking, and with the sun shining today, it should make that lure just glow in the water, I think. Hopefully help to get the attention of some of those fish. So yeah, I'm after the king of the watery jungle today, the muskie. See if we can find any of them willing to bite. Give you guys a quick look at the action of this lure. Got a nice little swim action to them. Usually what I do is I'll cast them out, pull them back maybe a foot or 2 at a time, and then pause them for a second or 2. Usually that'll get those fish to bite. We'll see if it gets the job done out here today on the river. Man, what a perfect day to be out here. There's a fish. Oh yeah, he gave that swim bait a real nice thump. Oh yeah, oh, that's a big muskie. I gotta get my net ready. You get in the net. There we go. Look at that. First one of the day. We got one. All right, we got one in the net with that Savage Gear 4-play. Look at that. Just a beast of a fish. Yeah, it's a nice way to start things off. I'll give you guys a quick look at the setup I'm using here today. I've got my 7'1" medium heavy power fast action St. Croix Victory rod, Daiwa Tatula 150 reel. I'm running 30-pound braid on that. And then I've got about a 6-inch leader I tied of 80-pound fluorocarbon. Figured I'd try that today instead of steel to try to slow the rate of fall with that swim bait just a little bit. So basically what I'm doing with that lure, I'm just casting it out, letting it sink for a second or 2, and then I'm just kind of twitching it back with my rod tip about a foot at a time. Getting it to do a little S swim, pause it for a second or 2, give those fish a chance to look at it. So the water's still pretty cold up here. I'd imagine it's maybe mid-40s for water temps. If it was any warmer, I'd be real tempted to tie on a topwater lure and give it a try. But with the water still being cold, I want to give that lure some pauses, let those fish look at it for a second. Usually the pause is when they'll smack it. And like I said, I've caught more big fish on these 8-inch Savage Gear 4 plays than anything else I throw. Could be because I have a lot of confidence in those lures. I just know that they work, so I throw them a lot. But I very seldom have a bad day of fishing throwing those big swim baits if I'm targeting pike or muskie. Almost always find at least a couple willing to bite. Well, chuck one down the middle. See if anything goes thump or at least follows my lure back. There we go. There's a fish. Well, that one was hanging out in the middle. I thought I just had a tree snag for a second, and then it started pulling back. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Come on back here, you. Not quite ready to give up. There we go. We got him now. Wow, look at that beast of a muskie. I gotta get him unhooked before he starts going crazy. I'll tell you what, these big fish and treble hooks make me nervous like nothing else. Wow, look at the size of this muskie, you guys. Second fish of the day. Yeah, he gave that swim bait a nice hard thump. Awesome fish. Starting to kick. I think he's ready to go. I'll follow him for a second just to make sure he swims down. There he goes. I'll throw it right back where I just caught that big one. I drifted back a little bit. I had to retie my leader, which takes a minute or two with 80-pound fluoro. Kind of some thick, stiff line. It's tough tying in knots sometimes. It takes me a try or two. Need that sun to come back out. That last muskie splashed me up pretty good. I want my shirt to dry off. It's only about 50 degrees out here today. It feels real nice when that sun's shining, but when the clouds covered up and then sitting out here wet, it doesn't feel as good. That was sick. awesome, awesome eat. All right, come back over here, you. Let's get this fish in the net. Oh yeah, he just came up and absolutely T-boned that swim bait. Man, how cool was that? All right, another beautiful muskie in the net. Just a crazy, crazy eat with that one right next to the kayak. Awesome. Man, I love muskie fishing. All right, you guys, I think that's gonna do it for today's trip. I gave it a few more hours out here after I caught that last muskie. I did have one more chase my lure up, but other than that, it's been pretty slow going. But I think I just happened to be in the right place at the right time to take advantage of a bite window today and find a few aggressive fish willing to smash that swim bait. What an awesome day. I got to watch the last one eat that lure right next to the kayak. Yeah, incredible day out here on the river. Well, that's gonna do it for this one. I think I'm gonna head back, hop in my truck, drive back to town, and spend a little bit of time with my family tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the day out here in the kayak with me. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for coming along with me again. I'll see you next time.